All right, everybody. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful Saturday night. I am in here. It is Saturday. It is the eve of Christmas Eve, and so I am here for tonight. I'll be here tomorrow night and Christmas. So you're stuck with me for at least the next couple of days here. So big story for this evening continues to be watching some rain coming out of the west here. So nice little line of some at least some heavier rain coming in, and some of the rain totals that we have had so far have been pretty nice. So, looking out across western Oklahoma, some nice rain coming in. Even a batch of rain lifting up into northern Oklahoma as well. Risk for severe weather for tonight remains pretty low. We've had a couple storms down in far west Texas, like down around Midland and Odessa, that did have some hail in them. But otherwise, just watching the rain here continuing to slide to the east. So let me show you the latest right now with Predictor and where the rain's going to be in just a little bit here. So it takes a little second for this to pop up. There we are. So here we are at about 11 o'clock. Again, heavy rain from Woodward Ceiling down to Altus. This line will become a little bit more, I guess, beefy, if you want to call it that, as we go into the evening here. So we'll see the rain begin to pick up, a little bit more intensity as it moves to the east. And we'll likely come right up to I-35 by about 2 a.m. or so. So that would be like Ponca City, Perry, OKC. There'll be some gust of wind around 45 miles per hour with this. That will primarily move to the east by about 3 a.m., mainly east of I-35. And that's basically about it. We are going to at least wake up to some lighter rain south of I-44 for tomorrow morning. And then, while a bulk of the rain is going to be east of I-35 as we go into the mid-morning hours tomorrow, we're still going to keep some light showers across central Oklahoma, even as we go later into the morning and into the afternoon here. So notice how even by like right around 2 o'clock, we see a couple showers flaring up near Oklahoma City and up towards Guthrie and Stillwater, moving towards the east around 5 and 6 o'clock. So I'll keep a low end chance for some showers as we go into the evening. Geronimo, no, not looking at any severe weather for tonight for Geronimo. There's no risk for severe weather at all across the state for tonight. As far as there being a loud night, Seth, there will be a couple storms. I mean, there's going to be some lightning within some of these. So I would say, yeah, some of us will. It's not going to be like crazy loud, but it will be a little noisy, a little rambunctious. Let me see something here. Let me see. Oh, let me pop up how much rain's already fallen, by the way. Numbers been pretty nice. So, and if you do hear thunder tonight, again, there is this weather folklore that does say if it thunders in the winter, you can expect a chance for snow 7 days later. So we'll see. By the way, look at some of these numbers. 1.5 inches of rain in Putnam. 1.5 inches almost in Cheyenne. Eric, about 1/2 inch. Bessie, 3/4 inch. See those little green pixels right here? That would indicate about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain's already fallen. So there's definitely some good rain inside of this. And again, it's all moving to the east. So it's gonna be a nice wet night for us. No, Brittany, not looking at severe weather in Oklahoma. Let me just pop up real quick. Let me see if I can pull up the projected winds inside of these, just to double check. So once we get to these like moments where like we're just a couple hours out from the rain coming in, we do get some higher resolution data. Let me just check the winds real quick inside of these, see how strong the winds may get. It does say that winds may be around 45, 50 miles per hour coming into the OKC Metro. So nothing too crazy there, but we'll watch it. So do I think we'll have any snowstorms this winter? Yes, we will. At least we'll have the chance. We will. Mainly because in a typical El Nino winter, we do see more snow than average. We're also usually milder than normal And I know people usually say, like, wait, how can you be milder than normal and also have more snow than average? It just means that the snow comes pretty brief. It doesn't last very long. You know, you might have 3 weeks of mild weather, then 1 week of cold weather, and you get some snow in there. So there you go. Andy, mein Freund. V Gates. Andy. By the way, so Andy Geminer runs a wonderful German restaurant and more off of Sooner Road. Andy, put me down for reservation there for the second week of January, by the way. I'll text you in a little bit. Royal Bavaria. It's good German food there. So, anyways, rain coming in. It's all liquid for us, though. It is all liquid. Blizzard conditions are just heavy snow. I mean, that's hard to say. Don't really know. Because a blizzard has to do with the winds. It doesn't have to do with, you know, how much snow falls. So, Brittany says, woohoo, I will take a good old soaking rain without severe threats any day. Brittany, me too. Me too. You know, I enjoy, like, being able to enjoy a nice rain event here without having to, like, be on television wall to wall. So, everybody, by the way, Michelle is turning 40 tomorrow. So, happy 40th birthday. Everybody, that's from Michelle. How bad is the lightning and thunder going to be tonight? You'll have a couple rumbles of thunder. There's not a ton of lightning in this, but you will have a couple rumbles of thunder. Dawn in Elk City, how much longer? You're going to be dealing with the wet weather probably for about another hour and a half or so there in Elk City. It's not moving particularly fast out in Elk City. And by the way, you got some heavier rain just west of you in Elk City. So here's a big picture, by the way. I mean, this line extends all the way down, like off the Caprock into the Big Country and Concho Valley. Some wet weather too there down by Dallas. So definitely, you know, we talk about we talk about like how in an El Nino winter that we typically have more rain than normal. Here we are. I mean, we're pretty much kind of 2 days into winter, and here we are talking about some rain coming in. Let me see how much rain has fallen this month so far. Let me just check. So, wow, it's pretty impressive out in western Oklahoma. You know, if this were May, having 5 inches, almost 5 inches of rain in Cheyenne would be phenomenal. So this is rain so far this month almost. And you know it's kind of crazy when, look at this, OKC, 1.5 inches, western Oklahoma, almost 5 inches of rain. You've had a lot more rain out west than you have had in central Oklahoma. So it has been very, very wet out there. This is great. This is fantastic. So, yes, Kinsey, you'll definitely get some stuff in Blackwell tonight. Let me go back over and show you predictor. Takes a second for this to load. Okay, so here we are. By about 2 a.m., we'll get some nice rain in here. I'll show you how much the weather models want to dump. How much rain. It's probably going to be about 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. Let me show you the RPM first, the graph. So the graph says about 1/2 inch of rain, heavier to the east. This is how much additional rain. Let me pull up the HRRR. The HRRR. How much rain do we get out of the HRRR? This only goes out to... So this is about 3/4 of an inch. So it'll definitely be wet. It'll definitely be wet. And this amount of rain for this time of the year is phenomenal. Because the sun angle is the lowest it's going to be all year long. So this is going to soak deep into the soil. This is a good rain event for us. This gets me excited. How's it look outside, by the way? Oh, clouds have come in. Is it foggy? Let me see something here. I knew there were 3 Christmas trees there. Okay, if you all were watching our newscast last night in our Facebook Live, I was like, I am positive. It was so foggy outside. But I was like, I know there are supposed to be 3 Christmas trees in this parking lot. And I couldn't see them. So I was like, I think there's 3. Or are there 2? I wasn't too sure. No, there is 3. There was 3. Yeah, it was so foggy. Did you all see the fog last night? Like how dense it was? I mean, it was super foggy out there. This is a time lapse of the fog going away. Let me see. See how it looks out there today. How much rain is Nowata going to get out of this bed? About a half inch to 1.5 inches. So it's gonna be wet tonight. Happy Christmas Eve. What got me into meteorology? I just love science. Kinsey, I love science. So I love talking about weather. I love to talk and I love weather. So I figured why not blend the two, right? This is pretty cool. By the way, it was actually pretty nice this afternoon. The sun came out. Felt pretty nice. But all of a sudden, it looks like the fog is probably coming in. Cloud deck is probably getting pretty low as well as the storm system is approaching. I always like watching this. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see the cloud deck getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And it looks like we're stuck in the clouds now. I don't think KOCO is going on late tonight. Oh, no, we're not. We only got 2 minutes left in this game. Yeah, we'll have an on-time newscast tonight. That's great. So, again, here comes the rain. It will be wet tonight. Corinne says, it was weird and moist. It was moist. How much rain in Bethel Acres tonight? You're probably looking about an inch or so. Marilyn says, horrible fog in Hinton, 1 o'clock this morning. It was. I mean, it was, once I got off the highway and more and got away from the city lights, it was definitely pretty thick out there. That was some bad fog. So there will be some lightning and thunder in this tonight as it comes in. Again, nothing too crazy, but Central Oklahoma about 2 and 3 a.m. It'll be a bit noisy as it comes in. Where's winter? Winter comes in here tomorrow afternoon, by the way. For everyone saying, like, where's winter? Where's winter? So tomorrow is going to be the last day where you feel 60 degrees before we're done with the 60s for the rest of the year. Oh, I got to fix that, by the way. Oops. I got to move my little Christmas ball. You get to watch me make a graphic here. Hold on. This is how I make my graphics, by the way. So let me just drag this guy over here. Good thing I didn't go on air yet with that. Okay. Yeah, winter will definitely be here. Below average temps after tomorrow. Cold front's going to come in tomorrow, by the way, so you're gonna absolutely feel it. So, like, I'll show you what I mean when I say cold front's going to come in. Is that once the temperatures, here, let me go. Let me show you the timing of the front and how big of a drop in temps you're going to feel. So here's the front, kind of leading edge of cold air coming in. So we hit 60 degrees. And then this has us only seeing highs in the 30s on Christmas. I might need to make some changes to the forecast for that. Carrie, nothing severe for more than Norman. As far as like anything more than like winds around 45 miles per hour. If there's any hail, it would be pretty small. But the amount of instability is going to get munched away. Anything severe would have to come from this line that you see coming into western Oklahoma. But these showers that are popping up ahead of him will kind of munch away the instability, so it doesn't look like anything too significant. How's Tuesday looking? It'll be cold and windy, Brooklyn. It will be cold and windy. Tuesday, 45 and winds out of the north around 20. So, winter's coming. All right, y'all. Hey, look, I'm going to head on over, get ready for the newscast at 10 o'clock. This game's wrapping up. If I don't get the opportunity to talk to y'all tomorrow night, Christmas Eve, I'll be here. But just know, how much I love you all, how important you are to me, how important you are to everyone out there. You matter, and I'm thankful for all of y'all and, the trust that you give us. to deliver you accurate weather information, night and day. And so, anyways, much love to you all. Merry Christmas. And again, if I don't talk to you tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow night. I'll be here Sunday. Some rain, some thunderstorms coming in tonight, but nothing too crazy. Have a wonderful night, y'all.